Around 400 years ago, the Han people from mainland China started to immigrate to Taiwan. Gradually, Aborigines living on the western coastal plains were assimilated. Thus, Taiwan's mountainous areas became the primary territory of all Aboriginal tribes under the Chinese Qing rule. In 1895, Taiwan was ceded to Japan by the Qing government. Sakuma Samata, the fifth Governor-General of colonial Taiwan from 1905 to 1915, regarded Aborigines living deep in the mountains as barbaric savages. From 1906 to 1910, he launched the first 5-year Subduing Savages plan in order to control the raw savages who lived outside the Japanese administrated area and who had not yet pledged their allegiance to the regime.
This map shows the Japanese colonial government's plan to establish frontier guard lines as a way to subdue indigenous people in the mountainous areas.
The Japanese troops first attempted to persuade a Tao people in the Jhentou area to submit and allow the colonial forces to exploit the rich camphor resources there. However, the Jhentou region was the hunting grounds for northern Tao tribesmen, and this region had also been the tribal territory for hundreds of years. They refused to give in to the Japanese demands and resisted fiercely while electric fences were installed along the frontier guard line towards Jhentou in order to subdue them.
Here we are at Xikou village of Fuxing District, Taoyuan City, Taiwan. This village is southeast of Mount Jhentou, where the Ataya people valiantly fought against the Japanese troops, who came to expand their frontier guard line in 1907.
We came here to interview an Ataya elder.
He has lived in Xikou village for 90 years.
Seeking to terrorize my forefathers into submission, Sakuma sent a force of more than 1,000 soldiers and armed policemen into the Mount Jhentou area. However, the Japanese troops were stuck at the foot of the mountain for 40 days. Suffering greater casualties than expected, Sakuma escalated his efforts. 300 more Japanese soldiers were sent from Taichung and Nantou to Mount Jhentou to bombard our tribesmen with cannons, grenades, and landmines. Our resilient tribesmen, armed only with simple weapons, such as bows, spears, and simple hunting guns, relied on ambush and their superior knowledge of the surrounding natural environments to resist fiercely against the Japanese acts of brutality for months. After the Mount Jhentou incident, my forefathers were strategically moved to Xikou village on the lowlands across the Dahan River. Instead of hunting in the mountain areas, they started to make a living through farming. During the Japanese colonial period, Ataya children in my village were sent to Kakubansen School for young savages. In order to preserve their cultural heritage, the 90-year-old elder we interviewed teaches the Ataya Gaga to his villagers in the Ataya language.
In the past 100 plus years, a great number of the Ataya descendants have settled in different villages of the Fuxing Township area, which was renamed in 2014 as Fuxing District of Taoyuan City. It is the only indigenous district of Taoyuan City, Taiwan.
More than 100 years after the Mount Jhentou incident, a group of college students came to Xikou village to paint the battle scenes on a residential wall. In doing so, it's hoped that this little-known history will be remembered
And treasured in our hearts.